No grapple, no, gotta grapple.
These were some of the police dashcam moments you're about to see, starting with the most action-packed chase. On August 23, 2022, Florida Highway Patrol troopers responded to a call about a carjacked box truck in Hillsborough County. By 7 a.m., they spotted the vehicle in Marion County, driven by 33-year-old Brandon J. Baker. Instead of stopping, Baker sped off recklessly, driving north in the southbound lanes of I-75.
77 immediately traveling in the southbound lane. Traveling north in the southbound lane.
That unit stay in the median. We've got 4 units in that. He is northbound, southbound lane. Northbound, southbound lane.
Left lane, northbound. How about 30 miles per hour passing the 378?
Baker wasn't done yet. He exited the highway and led law enforcement through a series of high-risk areas, putting innocent commuters and pedestrians in serious danger. As the chase escalated, multiple law enforcement agencies got involved. Officers attempted a pit maneuver to end the chase, but Baker managed to power through and keep going. Things quickly took a dangerous turn when Baker started hitting multiple cars and even police cruisers as he tried to evade capture.
That was lower.
You're about to start on Southwest 67 Boulevard.
1041.
Alright, we're back on Archer Road. I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASM K9 into a pit.
Signal 4, gaining wrong lane of traffic. Evidently wrong floor. Going to a dark corner. Attention team, we are going through the Metro Diner Plaza. And then on 34, keep wrong. Everybody hold the traffic for a second so we can call it. We're through the parking lot, we're about to come out at 34th Street.
But no matter how far he went, it was clear that his luck was running out. Eventually, Baker tried to flee on foot, but was quickly apprehended. Turns out Baker had only been out of prison for 8 months after serving 2.5 years on drug and weapons charges. Now he's headed back for his well-earned second stint. On May 7, 2024, in Columbus, Ohio, 2 teenagers stole a Hyundai. What happened next was easily one of the wildest police chases in history.
Alright, he just slowed up, looks like he's making a U-turn, pretty good around.
The crash we just witnessed set off the Hyundai's airbags. But while that might stop some drivers, this teen is about to show that he's far from done. Though only 16, the driver demonstrates impressive skill taking sharp turns at high speeds and staying just ahead of the pursuing officers. The cops keep trying to catch the teens by taking shortcuts, but even that is not enough.
He's just making a U-turn. We're going to go southbound. 1031 up on 640.
Thank you.
Here for 604, be here as well.
604 Channel 3.
Finally, the juvenile driver nearly loses control of the car just as a police officer deploys spike strips. But the spike strips are deployed a second too late, and control of the car is regained, so the pursuit continues.
Six three eight
Are they agree on all of the plates?
631 5 in Riverbend.
Good job reading the entrance way to the Book Stadium. Here, right up Mount Street, going southbound.
The 16-year-old driver and his 14-year-old passenger were arrested and charged with receiving stolen property, failure to comply with police orders, and felonious assault. Stolen car chases are rarely straightforward and sometimes they're downright chaotic. But no matter the conditions, law enforcement is ready to dig into their bag of tricks to get the job done. On the night of November 6, 2024, a Thurston County Sheriff's Sergeant attempted to stop a reported stolen vehicle, but the suspect sped off, hitting 100 miles per hour and weaving into oncoming traffic.
He just passed the vehicle, no passing zone in the corner.
With traditional tactics off the table, the officer pulled out a relatively new tool, the grappler device. And let's just say it was game over for the runaway driver.
I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Attempting grapple.
Western 110.
Copy Western 110.
Eastbound side.
350 eastbound 110.
No grapple, no. Gotta grapple, gotta grapple, gotta grapple.
32.
TA. Get your hands up! Get your hands up now! You're gonna get bit! He's running. Get up! Let me see your f***ing hand!
After arresting the suspect, officers found a handgun and meth in the car. He also had an outstanding felony assault warrant and others for a hit and run and reckless driving. But today, he racked up a whole new set of serious charges. Imagine a police chase so intense it ended with a sniper taking the... But even with a flat tire, Patrick wasn't stopping. Then came the unexpected twist. Officers got a clear look into the truck and realized Patrick's wife was inside, being held hostage. Worse, Patrick was believed to be armed with either a knife or a firearm, so the stakes shot through the roof.
Somebody get 6-7 north on him. Take your license now. Driver, just stop. Stop. Work this out. What lane is he in? We're getting...
With a hostage situation unfolding and Patrick now driving on the wrong side of the interstate, endangering countless drivers, SWAT vehicles, and additional police cruisers joined the pursuit, and the situation was spiraling fast. Nearly 3 hours into the chase, officers devised a bold plan. With the highway cleared and the stakes as high as they could get, SWAT made their move.
All units be advised he does not have a gun for the female that is a passenger. He thinks he might be shot. He feels pain and wetness. He's stopped talking and he's moaning. They do not have any verbal out of him now.
A SWAT sniper, armed with a .50 caliber rifle, took the shot, disabling the semi's engine after Patrick released his wife. Patrick Berthelo later pleaded guilty to attempted felonious assault, failing to comply with a police order and abduction. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison. On October 2, 2024, a routine call about a stolen vehicle quickly escalated into a full-blown high-speed chase. It all kicked off around 5:30 p.m. when officers from the Arkansas State Police and Texarkana, Arkansas Police Department tracked the stolen car and its driver heading north on Jefferson Avenue before making a sharp turn east onto Interstate 30. Once spotted, the suspect sped down the highway at nearly 100 miles per hour, weaving dangerously through traffic. Officers followed, determined to stop him before anyone got hurt. At one point, an officer managed to close the distance and attempted a pit maneuver. The move rattled the suspect, who slammed on the gas and barely maintained control of the vehicle. But as with most reckless runs, his luck ran out soon after.
Roll over.
The suspect, a 17-year-old from Texarkana out on bond for first-degree murder, now faces new felony charges for theft and fleeing after the chase. His bond was revoked and raised by $250,000 in cash. Monroe was sentenced to over 17 years in prison for a laundry list of charges. The next police chase is even crazier because the suspect still managed to flee in reverse after a successful pit maneuver.
36 is going for pit. Good pit.
On March 6, 2024 in Thurston County, Washington, deputies conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle driven by a male suspected of DUI. Shortly after, the suspect tried to flee, but the cops weren't letting him go that easily.
36 is going for pit. Good pit.
While the successful pit maneuver had finally stopped the maniac, he still had a few tricks up his sleeve. Let's watch that from the dash cam of another police car.
Good pit.
He's on 36, good pit.
TBI.
The vehicle reversed into a private driveway before striking an unoccupied travel trailer. Almost immediately, a deputy pinned the truck as it tried to flee, but the real drama didn't begin until officers attempted to arrest the suspect.
Hit a camper, got him blocked in. Show us your hands!
Get out of the fucking car now! Hands up! Show me your hands! Open the door!
Turn the keys! Yeah, I got his hands. I got his. He's trying to start it again. Pull open his door. 5'9". He's not going anywhere. He's locked in, but he's trying to start it again. 5'9". He's just Taser.
After searching the vehicle, officers found drug paraphernalia. The suspect, already wanted for multiple charges, was arrested and faced new charges, including attempting to elude and DUI narcotics. On August 1, 2019, Trooper Clint Thompson was patrolling a busy stretch of Pacific Avenue South between Parkland and Spanaway, when out of nowhere a small aircraft zoomed past him, flying so low it was just a few feet above his cruiser. Thompson quickly sprang into action. He flipped a U-turn, hit his emergency lights to warn traffic, and headed toward what he initially thought was a rogue remote-controlled plane. But as he got closer, it became clear this wasn't a toy. It was a real aircraft making an emergency landing. The pilot then explained that a fuel system malfunction had caused his plane to stall, forcing the sudden landing. This turned out to be the most